T.B.Photo X1.5 TFX, and welcome back to another video. Well, as you can see, my surroundings have changed a bit, and that is because I'm currently in Uppsala. So that's because it's the end of the it's the final part of this semester for me, and okay, I have, need to take this off, sound like so. But anyway, it's the everything goes good here. Yeah, good. But anyway, it's the end of the semester, or rather not end, but it's the final part of this final semester for me, that's right. And that means I am currently in the middle of doing my CSA for the program or the bachelor's degree that I'm currently working on. So that is that I and my writing partner has to meet almost every day for the next couple of months, 2 months, because we have about 7 weeks left to do this, but enough about that. So I am actually renting a apartment here now, so it's a little bit sparsely furnished. You might hear the reverberation in this room, but anyway, last weekend was Easter weekend, so Easter, well, if we go back 2 years ago, when I also started in photography, I was at a little event called The Show Must Go On. It was a support gala for the legendary C.C.Puben, and I know that I have a lot of area to my right here, so I might show some B-roll and so on. But anyway, we had a little bit of a support gala for the C.C.Pub that had actually had a kitchen fire, suffered a kitchen fire, so it was under renovation, but to pull a crowd towards it, there was a support gala locally at home. And for you guys internationally who doesn't know about the C.C.Pub of Gävle, it stands for Central Cafe and Pub. It's just over the, across from the railway station. If you're ever in Gävle, I would really recommend it. If I should do an international comparison to the what the C.C.Pub stands for, it's basically, excuse me, imagine London's famous jazz club Ronnie Scott and the fabled CBGBs of New York City, or the Boweries of New York. But that's basically how influential this place has been. It's where live music is a staple, and a lot of great bands have played there throughout the decades that it has been around. So it's over half a century, really, excuse me. But anyway, also in 2 years ago, the band Mass Diversity did their debut, their first ever gig, and I was lucky enough to be there, and I photographed the event, The Show Must Go On, and I did that just as a spur of the moment. I didn't have anything else to do that evening, and I've actually followed this band a little bit now. So I was attending their 2-year anniversary Easter weekend at the C.C.Pub. So I'm gonna show you a little bit. I was shooting with the D-7200, and I actually took 2 lenses with me in the camera bag. First off, might not be that yeah, it's the Tokina ATX 28 to 70 millimeter constant f2.8. I mean, this lens, it's the widest angle zoom that I have at the moment for the D-7200. Keep in mind, it is a crop sensor camera, so you have to multiply all of these numbers with 1.5 in order to get the proper focal length, or the actual focal length. Yeah, anyway, cup of tea in this cold weather because it's raining cats and dogs outside for the moment, so nice cup of warm tea. Yeah, and this is the other one, the Samyang 8mm fisheye constant, or rather, yeah, it's a prime lens, so it's a 3.5, f3.5, a maximum aperture of 3.5, and then minimum is 22, and it's the fisheye CS Mark II. So yeah, really nice bulbous element on that one. But anyway, these were the 2 lenses that I actually used for that little show. And yeah, I didn't just you know, take stills in this occasion. I also did a little bit of video, because it turned out that they did a double set. The first set that they did was an acoustic set, or unplugged, where they did a couple of tunes unplugged, and then they did their main set, which was electric. And yeah, that was it. So I filmed with the D7200, and I also used I didn't use the on-camera microphone. I used actually a microphone in the hot shoe of the camera, and it's one of these Opteka active condenser microphones. So yeah, actually, for being a budget microphone, it actually picked up fairly decent audio, in my opinion, for being a amplified venue. But that's basically all I'm gonna talk about at this point. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut over to some B-roll, and maybe I'll have some of it in the, you know, as a background music for this little thing. But I think I'll just, you know, cut to the B-roll of what I filmed, and a little bit of the shots that I took of the band in this live performance. And really great band. I know they are available on Spotify. Yeah, they are available on Spotify. They have already put out some singles, and soon they will be ready with a complete album. So yeah, a little bit of fan pandering in this episode, but also a little bit of the gear I used, and shooting in a darkly lit venue. I actually did so that I exposure compensated -2 f-stops to get some kind of workable, you know, performance out of the D7200, and I also shot it in full manual mode. I know that a lot of the time when I'm out photographing on the 35mm, I mostly live in either manual, but also a lot of the time in aperture priority, in order to get those quick snap shots, you know, in there. But yeah, as always, this is Tobias Bergström from T.B.Photo X1.5 to FX, and I'd like to see you guys in the next video. And as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care from now on. Cheers. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this one, yeah. Yeah, here we go.
Timothy Vanderby! Ska Henrik prata lite?
Ja, apropå Timothy så kom jag på, det är lite roligt det där hur livet funkar. För att typ jag träffade Timothy, eller gjorde jag inte. Men jag kom i kontakt med Timothy första gången. Det var när vi hade spelat in den här låten i första uppsättningen med Billy. Och då ville Timothy mixa den här låten. Han erbjöd sig att mixa den. Och för er som inte vet det så är ju Timothy och Isak då bröder. Så att nu vet ni det. Jag kan få en sekund att ta det i hjärtat. Nej, de är så vackra. Men i alla fall, och då, jag tycker det är lite kul där att men han började digga oss då. Så här, men fan, den här låten, den är bra alltså, den är bra. Och det var liksom på det viset som vi träffade. Vi behövde en trummis sen och då... Ja, då vi tog emot honom med öppna armar och han kramade om oss med sina armar. Vad man ska säga. Ja, men lite mysigt sådär. Jag tycker det var fantastiskt kul att han började spela med oss.
Ska du berätta om vårt första gig med Timothy? Egentligen första giget var egentligen på en lada ute i skogen. På Flatafestivalen. Det var första giget. Men andra giget någonsin, det var på en av Kinas största musikfestivaler på största scenen. Där placerade de han och oss och vi bara såhär, vad fan i helvete är det här liksom. Så det är en stor applåd bara för det. Han har tagit igen den mycket.
Snygg är han också.
Eller hur? Lika snygg som bror sig. Det är mycket kärlek i det här bandet så vi smickrar varandra hela tiden. Så det är mycket ego-boostar hela dagarna. Vad säger du? Ska vi köra vidare på en av våra absoluta favoritlåtar?
Ja.
Kanske vi får lite allsång på den här också. Vem vet? Men då får de bara agera i refrängerna.